Hey guys, I hope you've been well. It is currently the fourth week of med school, and it's been pretty crazy. Yeah, just super busy. If you guys have been following like my recent vlogs, yeah, med school has been a lot, to say the least. Over the first 3 weeks, we essentially learned maybe like half a year's worth of genetics in 3 weeks, which was amazing. Genetics is my favorite topic. Now we're moving on to a little bit more about the ATP and metabolism. Moving on to the respiratory system and ATP production in cells. Yeah, it's all been really exciting. We're looking at like the TCA cycle, Krebs cycle, electron transport chain, all that stuff, and we cover all that in like a week, which is great as well. But yeah, if you guys looked at my previous vlog, you would have known that currently I'm doing like one of the classes that we're doing is clinical skills, and I have formative simulated patients. So that's essentially when they get like actors, they have like a script and we pretend to take patient notes. Part of that is like you get assessed on not only, you know, what you're asking, but I guess your mannerisms and stuff like that, which is really important, and your level of empathy and emotional intelligence. But yeah, I've been practicing heaps, definitely improved from last week. So from my understanding, you have some back pain. Is there anything else you wanted me to talk about? Wrong. Is there anything else besides your back pain that is going on? Peter, no one wants to hear you talk. I'm just talking to my iPad case. Thanks for that, John. Stephen? Fuck, I forgot his name. Patient's name. What was the patient's name? But yeah, I've gotten a lot better from that, I can definitely say. But yeah, in clinical skills today, we're going to check blood pressure. The reason why it's so important is blood pressure is a really good indicator in helping us monitor cardiovascular homeostasis. So usually if your blood pressure is like all over the place, that means your health is kind of like all over the place as well. So yeah, the fun thing that we got to do was use stethoscopes. It was the first time I got to use stethoscope, and well, not the first time, but I actually got to use like my own stethoscope, and it's, yeah, it just feels sick. I'm so excited. Yeah, it just makes me feel like a med student doctor. Yay! Tomorrow I'll have to practice on either Dongwin or Harry, just because we do get assessed on taking like vital signs, so you get to see what I'm talking about with like checking your blood pressure and stuff. But anyways, it's another week, so it's gonna be pretty hectic. I'm gonna start studying, but in this vlog I'm gonna talk more about how I like manage my time and how I study effectively a little bit, and obviously show you guys like what I do. I'm gonna try to get in some more exercise because I've noticed that I've gotten like a little bit chongus as well. Anyways, I'm gonna go study, and I think I'll just see you guys in the morning tomorrow when I wake up. If I wake up on time. It's so early, the class is at 8:30 and it's just not okay. See you guys in the morning. Peace out. Oh. Alright guys, I had basic life support in the morning. Couldn't talk because I was running on time. And yeah, that whole session was about like practical hands-on stuff, and it like prepared us for OSCEs. If you don't know what those are like clinical examinations of like how you perform in a simulated real life scenario. It was really cool. We got put into like different situations where like there's a group of 4 of us, and each person was like the team leader, and we had to kind of assess the situation and perform doctor's ABC in that kind of like step-by-step procedure. They're actually interactive, which was really cool. So, you know, for example, for one of them, like Timmy, this guy was sleeping and then he stopped snoring. So then one of the students, Ray, had to be like, Timmy, are you awake? So yeah, it was pretty fun. Now, what I've been doing is I've been watching the anatomy lectures for the respiratory system that I haven't watched. And yeah, I got through one of the lectures, so now what I've been doing is like writing questions in flashcards based on learning objectives and what happened in the lecture. For those of you who like are still studying, if you're like note-taking, you need to implement some sort of like active recall where you're engaging with what's happening. You know, sometimes you read like your pages of notes, right? And you're like, wow, I've done so much work, I've read all my notes. But I guarantee you, if you close that book and you try to read everything, you're not gonna be able to do it. I bet you 50 Australian dollars. But this is a really good way of obviously memorizing and understanding content. That's what I've been doing now for like the past, how long? 3.5 hours. So like watching lectures and then after each lecture, like write questions for myself and flashcards. If you guys would like to know specifically how and what that looks like, comment down in the comment section down below. I'd love to go in more detail on how like I do it and how it's beneficial. I'm going to continue because this is so fun. Ha! Coronary sections is separated by 2, 3 blood. Oxygen gets absorbed into the red blood cells and passed on to ADP, turning into ATP, and that phosphate group activates phosphate group. So, oh man, I need a break. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the vlog. I just wanted to quickly talk about Unriddle AI. Think of it as like your personal academic assistant. Like you can chuck and upload 20 resources, 20 different textbooks, 20 different documents, and tell it to essentially write and structure your essay or research paper, and it will cite all those 20 resources. Another cool feature is if you type ++, it will generate text based on the content that's already been typed. It will also make sure to write and cite research papers that are relevant to what you're talking about. You can also highlight text and ask AI to improve, expand, or summarize, or even explain. It will structure your research paper or document or essay in the way you want it to be structured, which I think is amazing. Trust me guys when I say like Unriddle AI will save you so much time. So yeah guys, definitely check it out. I'll put a link right here and a link in the description below. Make sure to use my link. And yeah, I've been using Unriddle AI like religiously and it's helped a lot. So I think it could help you guys as well.
Jackie Cola 10 pack, $65.99. You're so serious. Drink responsibly. Eat white.
There's something that's just so comfortable about like, hopefully I don't get my feet in this, but like sitting cross-legged on a chair. I don't know. Do you guys relate? I don't know. It's just so comfortable. It's like more comfortable than sitting in a chair normally. What? One thing that's really helped me study is obviously like experience and I guess trial and error. And one of the things that I love is to study with someone. Sometimes when I have the opportunity, I'll go on call with Rachel and we'll study together. But oftentimes, and I know for like a lot of students, because it was like me, like you just feel motivated when someone's studying. Studying can be like very lonely, and sometimes you just need that companion, which is obviously why I've made like study with me videos. But another thing that I've realized is a lot of like my friends and a lot of people don't really know how to study effectively. I wish when I was back in high school, and even when I started med school, there was like this like community teaching me how to study effectively, how to use my time productively. Yeah, a plethora of resources really. And I think I would really benefited everyone that's like watching, or like everyone in general, to just use time to the best of your ability and to use it productively. There's things that we can implement to be as productive as possible, and things that we can do to keep ourselves accountable. If you're someone that's wanting to be part of like a community that really has a strong emphasis on productivity, studying effectively, and being like the best version of yourself, I'd love for you guys to join my school community. It's completely free, and modules where I go through how to learn effectively, how to be productive. There's accountability measures, so like an accountability checklist. There's like a habit checklist. Just a community with members that want to be the best version of themselves. I'm going to be doing live tutorials on any questions you guys have, that you guys can interact with me on more of like a closer basis. And like topics could be either like getting into med, education, productivity, literally anything that I feel I can benefit you guys. This community is something that I've spent so much time on. It really is a space where you can feel safe, and a space where I feel like once you join, you change your mindset and have the tools and the right people surrounding you to achieve all your academic goals, your personal goals, and anything you kind of want to achieve, really. And I hope that it's of benefit to you guys. I really do. I'm in the study hall now, so I've got to be a little bit more quiet. Also, why am I breaking out? Why? We basically had anatomy practical, which was really good. Got to see like cadavers and got introduced into like dissections, which is really exciting. Just went through pretty much the respiratory system. It's like the nasal cavity and all the different like intricacies of the lungs and in relation to the heart. For example, like the sinuses, the nasal conchaes, pulmonary veins and arteries and stuff like that. So it's really good. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just revising all the questions that I've got wrong, and essentially just typing out in two parts, you know, what I got wrong, what the correct answer is. I'm writing out what I was thinking at that point in time when I was doing this question, and then underneath that I'm typing what is the right answer, why it is the right answer, and how I can eliminate that same mistake from happening again. So maybe I feel like there's a really good way of understanding either like what you don't know, but also what you don't understand, so that you can like conceptualize it better. But more importantly, so that you understand not to repeat the mistake, and in future know how to study for that specific type of topic or question better. I feel like a lot of things we don't do is go through the questions we get wrong, and it's only when we identify why we failed that we can improve and be so much better. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to go back home, get changed, and go to basketball. I hope you guys can hear me, because yeah, it's just really quiet. Alright guys, just got home from basketball. It was a good game. I'm so tired. Today was like good at uni, like super productive, which is great. Yuki! 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 Oh, my dog doesn't love me. Yuki! Yuki! For those of you who don't know, I have like a pet Japanese Spitz, and we named him Yuki after the F1 driver, Yuki Tsunoda. Yeah, he's a Japanese breed, I don't know, that's racist or not. Yuki!
A few moments later.
Look who it is. It's Yuki! Say hi. Isn't that my... Do you love me? Do you even love me? Yuki! Don't lick your penis. Okay, I'll let you go. You don't love me.
More moments later.
Anyways guys, it's been a pretty hectic vlog, I'd say. What I'm going to do now is take a shower, eat some dinner, and some test revision, because every week I've got a test. So this week it's on biochem, genetics, and the respiratory system, like the anatomy of it. So a lot to cover. If you guys would like to see how like I study for tests and how I implement like flashcards, active recall, and like the framing technique into my tests, let me know down in the comments down below. I do that in like the community. So like I have a video and a module where I go pretty much in depth on like why looking at like questions that you got wrong and using like all those techniques that I talked about, bam, 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 are super useful. Like they're backed by science, and you don't go against science, you know what I mean? But yeah, I go through that in the community. I have a module for it, and I basically show you guys how to study effectively and prepare for tests. So yeah, next week will be, I don't know what next week has in stock. Oh, next week I have interviews. So yeah, a little bit more like role play, but no, like a little bit more like simulated, a little bit, you know what, just more like simulated patients. I'm really exciting. Yeah, I'll go through a little bit more like my night routine, my morning routine, and kind of go through, I feel like I haven't really done like a gym segment, like what I actually do at the gym, that I kind of just like show you guys that I go to the gym. I want to do like a I made breakfast kind of vlog for the week. It also forces me to like wake up early and make breakfast. Anyways guys, I hope you're all doing really well. I hope academically, if you're still in high school, striving to get into uni or in uni and want to achieve high grades, I hope all of that is going really well. And if you ever need help academically, feel free to join the community. Join the community, join it, it's free. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a little bit more hectic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, bye.